Hi everyone, getting ready to go try for a salmon. I'm here in Labrador, and every year I come up here, just one particular spot always seems to be have a couple of salmon or in the area anyway, so about the same time as last year, so I'm going to give it a try again. But while I'm down there fishing, I got a video that I want to show you, and it's a video that I've had for a while, and I finally getting a chance to put it together. It's the video of the bear's den that I found, and I put a trail camera by the den just because I want to try to catch the bear either going into his den and well, actually both of it, going into his den and coming out of his den. So it happened that a lot of people ask me, how did I find the den? Well, I was in coyote hunting 2 winters ago, and it was late in the spring, just before snow went, and it was early in the morning. It was hard, crusty snow, and you can walk anywhere. And I seen a bear's track. I said, well, I'm going to backtrack them track, because for sure, I said, there's no way he's real far from his den. So it's so easy walking. I said, if I could find his den, it'd be a great spot, the following fall and spring as well, the next spring, to put a trail camera to get him going into his den and coming out of his den. I've always wanted to do it. So the first footage you're going to see here is when I walked in, and it was late November 22nd, I think. But I was too late getting there. He was already gone in his den. But just some footage I want to show you up to this point, then I'll speak about the rest of it after. So take a look at this. Okay, here I am getting up to the bear's den. It looks like I was too late. The bear's already in there. So, got the camera put there. Maybe he'll come out and trigger the camera now to spring. That's what my open plans is anyway. See what happens. Well, seeing that I figured that the bear was already gone in, and so I missed the chance. I thought for sure I was there early enough, but seeing I missed the chance of getting him going into the den, I said, well, I'll leave the cameras there, and you never know, we might get a big mile sometime before like midwinter, and he might come out for a look. So that's what I wanted to do, and that's what I done. I'm trying to figure out what fly I'm going to use there now. So I went back I went back middle of February, because I said, well, for sure he's in his den now, and if he come out sometime after November, if you come out for a look, I would have got it by now. So because it's pretty cold now, mid February. So here's the footage of when I went back in February to check the camera. There's moose tracks here. There's a hole there, but it's not thin. Most likely, if he's in the den now, you can see the hole still gonna be open, and like steam or moisture around the edges of the hole. So yeah, guaranteed he's down there. Oh my gosh, look at my camera. Wow, the bear was here. There, the camera's knocked down. Oh, good. I should have some good footage then. Oh yeah, look, he broke my lens. Right there, if I can see it. Well, that's awesome. I got some footage anyway, so. The camera here, see, pointing toward the DNC. Well, that's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to take a look at that footage. Okay, this bear is not the one that I was looking for. This is a different bear. You'll see here in a bit that the one that's already gone into the den is a lot bigger. This one come along here, and I guess he must have been looking for a place to spend the winter, and he come along here and seen this spot. I guess I'd say he smelled the other bear, and you can see that he cautiously turned and went back where he come from. Okay, now here's where I want to see. You can see that we lost a lot of snow, so it must have been really, really mild, and it triggered the bear to come out. I don't know if he thought it was springtime again or what, but you see him slowly coming out of the hole that was down between the two rocks, which was now his den. And he come out, and he looked really, really sleepy or whatever, slow moving around. And he kept searching for something. It looked like he was just digging or probably looking for more trees to cover up the entrance that led to his den. But for some reason, I'm guessing he seen the light, because in the middle of the night, he seen the light from the camera, and he slowly made his way over closer and closer to my camera. And you know what happened, because we seen it at the beginning there where he had my camera all twisted sideways. So he obviously got over close enough, and he decided to reach up and bite it or twist it sideways, which you'll see here in a minute. He seemed to be happy with that and just left the camera alone. So after I realized that the bear was in the den, I was 100% confident now that he was in there. I decided to put 2 more cameras along with the one that I already had there. So just captured 2 different angles. So it was late April, just before the snow went. I went back again, figuring that sure that the bear was coming out of his den, and I got, if I'm going to get any footage, I'd have it by now. So that's what I done. I went back, and here's the footage of when I went and got the cameras, and also the footage that the cameras captured. So I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. I thought it was great, and I'm sure yeah, you guys will enjoy it as well. I'm going fishing. I hope I get something, and if I do, I got my camera. I'm going to try and film it as well. So enjoy. Hoping that he's out by now. I don't know for sure, because I've seen tracks in the last 2 weeks. I've seen tracks in 2 different places, 2 different bears. So they say the biggest ones come out first, and this one is a big one. Of course, I got him on video back in December. So I'm hoping that he's out now, because we're getting low on snow, and I'm gonna have to wait. If I can't get my camera soon, I have to wait till the snow gets completely gone to come in on bike, and that's going to take, for all the snow to go, it's going to take another 2 or 3 weeks at least, for sure, or more. Because wherever there's no sun, there's still lots of snow. So anyway, I'm going to go up and take a look, and I'll bring you along with me. Okay, I'm getting close now. Not seeing no tracks. I got a feeling he's still in the den. No, he's out. He come out. Oh, man, he tore my camera off there. Knocked it all sideways there. This is den right there. Well, I got a ton of exciting footage. I can't wait. There's looking at on the lens on the camera. But of course, I'll make a good video of this. It's pretty exciting. Can't wait. As I was going through all the files, the first one that caught my attention was this fox. He knew that the bear was down there, and I guess he can smell him, you know. And he come up and started looking down in the den and checking it out. Here he was, finally, the bear coming out of his den. I was so excited to get this footage, and I was just looking forward to see how he was going to react to after he come out and realized all the snow that was around him. But I mean, he didn't know that, you know, out in the wide open places, there's very little snow left. But right there in the heavy forest, that it looks like there's a lot of snow left, but it's only because the sun is not getting in around where his den is. I was really impressed with the coat that he had on him. His fur looked so heavy and thick, like it wasn't rubbed at all. And he looked like he was so fat, and I couldn't understand how a bear this size could be sleeping in the den for several months and then come out looking so fat. This is beyond me. Several times he walked back toward his den like he was confused and wondered if he should go back in or if he should stay out. It was kind of funny to watch. It's a little hard to see, but if you look closely, you can see how he's limping, and he's walking on the back of his left paw. Instead of using the pad to put on the snow, he's using the back of his paw. It's either deformed or broken or something. I'm not sure what's going on. But this time when he walked out, he come really close to my camera. Then when he turned and went back, this time he decided that it was time to go back in to his den and wait for a later date to stay out for the summer. You'll notice that when he goes into his den, he turns around and backs down into his den. I guess it's too steep for him to go down forward, so yeah, he turns around and slowly backs his way down into his den. It's pretty neat to watch. Unfortunately, my camera wouldn't tip down enough to get him to see him getting down in the den perfectly, you know. But you do see it, yeah. You know, his head disappears finally down into its den. The next day, he slowly crawled back out of the den again, and this time he seemed more alert and more active, and done a lot more roaming around in the snow, all around his den. It actually looks like he's so fat that he struggles to get out of the entrance of his den. I think he's still half asleep according to the big old yawn he does here. He moved away from his den and looked back at the entrance, but seemed like he wanted to turn off to the right, and eventually, if he can get past all of his yawns, I think he was going to go on a little trip and check out the area. The very next day, he come rolling back again and made his way back toward his den. And just like days before, he was doing a lot of smelling. I don't know what he was trying to smell, but he was just going around with his nose on the ground constantly, smelling the bushes and the trees and the snow. And actually eating a little bit of snow every now and then. But I don't know what he was trying to smell, but he was doing a lot of it. Finally, my luck ran out, and my best camera that I had set up, he somehow sensed that it was there and made his way over. Watch this. Well, that just about covers all the footage I got of the bear and the bear's den. But I got a little bit luckier when the bear bit the camera. He actually just opened on the latch, and the camera swung open, and he just left the camera alone. But he turned the camera all sideways, so the rest of the footage was not good footage. But I am going to leave you with two more segments that the camera did capture. After the camera turned sideways, the bear walked out in front. And back earlier in the video of this video, I mentioned how he had a deformed paw or something wrong with his paw, and how he was walking on the back of his paw. Well, the first video you're going to see here, you'll see his paw really clear. Even though the camera's twisted sideways, he walks right in front of the camera, and you can see that something's wrong with his, I think it's his left paw. All the fur's rubbed off on the back side, so it's either deformed or he broke it or something went wrong. And then the second video, well, I'm going to let you guys decide. I know it's kind of like a joke, but if you ever heard a bear talk, this one speaks. But he's got a foul mouth, I guess you'd say, and he says one word, and I thought it was pretty clear when I first heard it. I was shocked, but I'll let you guys decide and see what you thinks of the video. So thanks for watching, and as I always say, I'll see you on the next one.